I just don't give a fuck myself. I don't give a fuck about an autograph.
Right.
I don't have no autograph. I don't have any pictures of me and anybody. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, I can imagine, bro. Cause
The only person that ever made me and Shaggy nervous to meet was when we met Vince McMahon.
Hey, that had to be sick.
Bro, our fucking mouths dried out. Like, we were both like, and he was like, hey, who won the Grim Tim contest, you know? And that was like a contest we were having back then, you know? And we just looked at each other.
Well, I remember you guys coming out. I mean, you guys are, for people, I mean, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and you guys are also very heavily aligned in the wrestling world. You guys have had your own, the Juggalo Wrestling, what is it?
Yeah.
You guys have had your own wrestling federation.
Fuck yeah, man. We've been at WWE.
You guys have been in WWE.
WCW, ECW. Bro, before I forget, you want to hear something crazy? My girlfriend, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She's like, I had a dream you were on stage with Roseanne Barr. And I'm like, I was like, what the fuck would I be doing on stage with Roseanne Barr? You know what I mean? And it happened, bro.
What?
It happened.
In the last 3 weeks?
And I'm going to post the text, because she sent me that in a text.
Wow.
I'm going to post the text with you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to put the date. Maybe people are just going to have to believe me, I guess, unless it's somewhere on the phone. I don't know. But I'm going to show the fucking the date, right? And then the picture.
How did you end up on stage with Roseanne?
I did a podcast for some comedian friends of mine,
Skankfest?
Big J. Okerson.
Did you? Was it in Vegas?
Yes.
Skankfest. Yes.
Bro.
Roseanne is a legend, bro.
It was insane.
That's sick.
Man, I played Seattle the night before.
Yeah.
Okay? No sleep at all. No sleep. Flew in. Had to meet my girlfriend, deal with all this shit in the morning. No sleep. I don't even know what I'm going to. I have no fucking idea. You know, they're just like, come on to Skankfest, you know. And I thought it would be podcasts in like a hotel or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I didn't have no idea. And they're just leading me through, and it's just getting more lit and more lit. And there's a fucking boxing ring with two hotties slugging it out, and there's like tiers of people hanging over the edge and whatever. And then they lead me through, and all of a sudden there's like what had to be like probably 1,000 people in this room, and there's huge, crazy chandeliers, beautiful Vegas shit, you know?
Right.
The fucking people are screaming rabid, and it's just a table and chairs, and they're doing a podcast, you know what I'm saying? And the place is going nuts. And then they call Roseanne up, you know what I'm saying? And then they call me up. And I'm sitting next to fucking Roseanne.
That'll be on YouTube. If it's not already on YouTube.
It's on?
Yeah.
That's
sick.
I'm sitting next to Roseanne, and it's like, how the fuck? And all I've been eating all morning is mushrooms.
Nice. I got some shrooms right there.
I swear to God, you got some shrooms?
I got a pound of shrooms right over here. Yeah.
How hard have we been looking for shrooms last week?
I got a whole pound for you if you want it.
Ever since I went to fucking Skankfest, listen, brother, you're my man.
There's like 3 pounds in that trash bag.
But bro,
so you're shrooming, you're fucking having a time, and then Roseanne's sitting next to you.
No sleep, right? And I get up there, everybody's up on the stage drinking and passing blunts, and I'm like, double Captain and Coke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's 2 PM, and it's just as lit. And when we do the podcast, it's so lit, right? Then they're like, we'll take it to the green room. So I'm going through this packed crowd. Everybody's partying, it's music, bitches dancing, everybody smoke blowing weed in this fine ass establishment. They take me in the green room, and it's the exact same fucking thing.
It's just lit.
It's just lit in the green room. And it's dark, and there's a DJ, and there's food everywhere. And I'm like, what's the fucking difference?
Right.
You know what I mean? I was taking mad pictures all everywhere out there, and I'm like, oh, green room, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
we
go relax in the green room. And like, it's just as crazy.
I go to the green room, and it's worse. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I was going to ask you on the wrestling tip, man, like, you know, like you said, you guys, I remember seeing you guys come out as like on, I want to say, was it on Raw?
Fucking right, man. I took a Stone Cold Stunner, brother.
You took a stunner?
Fucking yes.
I got Stone Cold right there, man.
Sometimes I think I'm
He's
lying.
behind your head.
Sometimes I think I'm lying to myself. I'm like, is that true? Yes, man. Brother, you want to hear the story?
Yes.
He was like, I remember when we first met Stone Cold in WWE, he was like, he sat down by me and Joey in the arena. Nobody's in there yet. And he's like, kind of music you like? I answered him, then he's like, what kind of, do you hunt? I'm like, no. And he's like, basically we had nothing in common.
Nothing in common with Stone Cold.
Nothing. And it was just like, and then, so anyway, like probably 2 months or a month later, 2 months, whatever, he's like, all right, you know how to take a stunner? And I said, yes. He said, all right, listen, I'm going to come out there. First thing I'm going to do is kick you in the stomach and give you a stunner. Or no, he said, the first thing I'm going to do is kick him in the stomach and give him a stunner. I'm going to pop him, turn around and kick, you got it? I'm like, yeah, I'm number 2. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, okay. And he's like, are you sure you got it? And I'm like, yeah. So then we go to the gorilla position. We're about to go out there. And he's like, hey, man, are you sure do you know how to take a stunt? I'm like, yeah, bro, I got it. He goes, so we go out there, and first person he kicks is me. You know what I'm saying?
So he did it out of order.
Yeah. And I wasn't even expecting it. I'm like all halfway turning around and shit, because I'm still thinking we gotta look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? And I took it all shitty, but I tried, you know what I mean? And I'm just thinking, I want to tell him if
Did
I ever
Shaggy
meet
take
him
it better
again.
than you?
Huh?
Did Shaggy take the stunner better than you did?
Shaggy took everything better than me. But Shaggy didn't take the stunner.
Oh, he didn't?
Yeah, he kicked the guy from the Headbangers.
Oh, okay.
Gave him a stunner. He was whatever. But anyway, yeah, it was dope though, man.
That's sick. So you got to hang out with Vince. You got to hang out with Stone Cold. Take a fucking stunner.
I didn't get to hang with Vince.
But you got to chop it up with him for a sec.
For a
meet
second.
him, say hi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And after that, every week we see him in the hallway and say hi or whatever.
Were you guys coming out, like when you guys did the ECW thing, was this after they joined WWE, or was this prior, like indie ECW days?
Say it again?
Like when you said you came out at ECW, right?
Yeah.
Was this prior to them joining the conglomerate? Or was this when they were still
this is the real ECW.
So this is like independent ECW,
The hot ECW, where all the stars came from. Sabu, Sandman,
Was this in Philly?
Taz, yeah. At the ECW arena.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys meet Paul Heyman?
Yeah.
I love Paul Heyman.
I love him too.
He's my favorite. I think he's like my favorite character.
I think
he's the greatest manager ever.
I think he's probably the most talented man in pro wrestling.
The best mic work ever.
Yeah.
Did you see his promo recently where he was crying outside of Roman Reigns' locker room?
No.
Oh my God, it's art.
I haven't seen anything lately.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Vincent's gone now, right?
Yeah, they sold to
UFC, but
yeah, the company. So they put a big. It's like a UFC and WWE are now owned. I think it's they have a TKO is the name of the parent company, and I think it's better if Triple H is running things. Personally, I like what Triple H does, man. All right, so are you guys still throwing indie shows every once in a while?
Yeah.
Who's been the biggest?
I'm with Billy Corgan's NWA right now.
Oh, that's sick. I was gonna say for you guys, because you guys actually have like wrestling DVDs out and shit. Like if people ever want to go, like was it Juggalo World Order?
JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
What was the biggest wrestler that you guys were able to have kind of come
Well,
across?
we had Ric Flair at the Gathering. You know what I mean?
You guys brought Ric Flair to the Gathering?
Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah. And
what did he think of that shit?
He was supposed to host all night, right? And he went out there one time. He went out there another time. A fucking big ass pop almost hit him. He was like, "Thank you very much."
He's like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah, he was out.
I'd be like, "Yo, before you leave, could you just give me one chop to the chest, bro?" Like, can I take my shirt off and can you make me pink real quick? Just chop the fuck out of me. Pause. You know what I mean?
You ever met him?
No, I would love to meet him. I've met a lot of wrestlers. I've interviewed a lot of wrestlers, but I haven't met Ric Flair, man.
Fuck yeah, man.
It'd be nice. It's nice to see him have this like rejuvenation in hip hop culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like the Griselda guys, and then obviously Offset's got the Ric Flair drip and shit, and now he's selling weed called Ric Flair drip. It's pretty cool.
I love it, man.
Yeah, no,
I love it, bro.
It's amazing.